Ho sbagliato tante volte ormai che lo so già.
So what do we got today?
Nightmare. It was a nightmare of a day and a week and a month. We have the secret project coming up, which is going to be maybe revealed at the end of this video, but this room that we're in, can you show them the room, is very tiny. We're running an 8-figure business out of this room right now. We have Shelby that comes later this week, and we're going to help her launch her program, which is going to be to 30, 40,000 girls, which is going to be insane. My 3-day challenge is in a couple days. We have to finish all the decks on that, make sure the back end's set up, the registration pages, the VSLs, the funnels, make sure the sales team is dialed in. I've got a nice little dinner with a lady tonight. We'll see how that goes.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
I ain't telling you nothing.
You're so full of shit.
I swear, I promise. It's like at 4 o'clock though, you know, like, you know, on the beach or something. I ain't telling you anything more than that. We need to move this whole room around this week, I think. Don't you?
Probably today.
How?
We need help.
We need my father to come, and I need to eat this damn ball. All right, let's get to work. Introduce to you the new office setup. Alright, let's do like a speed run. I did not plan for that. I was willing to risk everything.
Fine for what?
Whatever just happened. So Alex is doing an interview right now. He's a little bit newer to interviewing, but he's pretty smooth at it. I'm gonna bring you guys in right now and you can hear how he handles it.
I was a dealer for casinos.
No way, where at?
I was always, it's called Triple Crowns Casinos in Colorado.
Oh, nice.
Prior to that, it was Rivers Casino in Pittsburgh.
Oh, nice. What games?
Honestly, I dealt everything besides craps.
Nice.
I wasn't interested in craps. It's a fun game, but it was too much. I'm like, yeah, we're getting paid the same. I'm good. I'm not gonna do craps.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
On Thursday, I'm gonna reach out to you, or Alex will reach out to you via email. And again, I think that you're going to be a perfect fit for this role. I love your energy. Love the aesthetic. The green room's a vibe. But no, again, like your experience and what I think is really, really important is that you've already done this and had to figure your way out by yourself. And so having that, like gone through that and done that process is going to be very, very helpful for the women that you're going to be working with and coaching to be able to guide them and more importantly, give them confidence to be able to see this thing through because that's our main goal. It's most education programs and InfoSpace products are all about let me sell you something and then here it is and then go out and figure it out. But we've really, really built this in a way that we want to focus with intention on pushing people through the program, making sure that they're understanding it each step of the way. If they fail the test, giving them resources to be able to pass the next one so that when they do graduate, they'll be overly prepared to step into a role and be able to be successful, which will continue to grow the business.
That's awesome.
Right, on today's episode of Interesting Businesses that Blake is finding himself potentially being a part of, I have to jump on a call right now, a Zoom call, to potentially acquire a home health service business in which I know nothing about.
Loans paid off, so that's where I went. Well, I kind of found that as somewhat my calling. Of course, in California, pretty much everywhere, in healthcare has been such a challenge, so.
Awesome. Hey, maybe I'll jump in here. I'm in the middle of moving right now, so everything's all over the place, so I'm having to dial in. But I'm a little bit younger than everybody else here. A little bit about my background. Finished with my master's degree coming up on 4 years ago. Went straight into the online education space and began kind of building and scaling that way and went on and did multiple 8 figures through that business. Began investing in real estate and scaling my real estate portfolio to over 40 properties now, 18 luxury Airbnbs, and a boutique hotel out in New York. Not as amazing of a background as everybody else here, but again, very excited to be a part of this team.
Okay, let's get into it.
So, it's back day, but yesterday was chest day. My shoulder is so fucked up, and this is one of the most embarrassing and funny stories. I went to go golfing with some buddies like 2 months ago, and my first practice swing, because I'm not a good golfer, I had the driver, and I swung as hard as I could, and I swung out of my shoes, and I threw my shoulder completely out of socket. And I was running around, and I'm like, fuck, my shoulder's like, so then I just jump on the ground, and it popped back into place, but since then it's been fucked up. But yeah, let's walk into Onyx.
Armed and dangerous, to make a game with us. Straight up, we no angel dust. Label us notorious. Thug ass niggas that love the bus. It's strange to us, y'all niggas be scrambling.
Sergio said we gotta get my back more bigger.
5 more. All right, Blake. So what made you want to do Airbnb? Like
Just the whole internet stuff?
Out of everything that's out there right now, what made you want to decide this is my platform?
I didn't decide that Airbnb was my plan. And Airbnb is just like one part of the pie. I think it's like there's 3 different ways. If you're gonna commit to like this online making money thing, you need to have a business that brings in a lot of active income. Okay, real estate is real estate. It takes a lot of real estate to become wealthy and be making income like a good amount of income every single month. So the people that start with real estate, it's a lot more difficult to scale. Like to where I'm at, I was able to scale because I had a lot of active income coming in from the education side of things. So my whole world has started with creating communities, posting online, and building course and online education programs to, number one, help people and bring in an audience of people that I want to work together with and help them build their business or build their Airbnbs or build whatever it is that you're interested in. The income, a lot of it comes in from there. Then you're able to scale with real estate, because what people don't think about on the social media side of things, just like being a rapper, just like being an NBA player, just like being anybody that has 5 seconds of fame, it's gone one day.
Yeah.
And then you're left with no assets and no active or passive income coming in from anything. So my whole goal was make a lot of money online, move it into real estate. Now my real estate pays me $110,000 a month in profit. And for the rest of my life, I have an opportunity to take care of my family, make sure that my parents are good, make sure that my brother's set up, help my friends out, and have the flexibility to like build whatever new business that I want to build, because I'm an entrepreneur. I fucking change on the drop of a dime on a pivot, and freedom, like security of money and being able to sleep at night and knowing that money is coming in is like the most important thing to me. How much income, I don't care how much, oh you made $30 million, oh you made $5 million or $100,000. How much money is coming in every single month? Because it allows you the freedom to be able to start building things that you want to build and invest money and put money towards charities and causes that you want. But that was my whole goal. It was never Airbnb, it was never just courses. It was, how do I build an ecosystem around myself of online businesses, knowing where all my money's going, setting myself up to mitigate taxes, and also be able to take care of my family for the long term. And it's kind of a long-winded answer, but that's what I did.
After realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10, I then began to encounter with my counterpart to how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections, drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately, Frank the deputy quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the phrase, sky's the limit.
So I'm in the process of building a new business. I'm in the beginning stages, and you guys are gonna be able to follow along the whole process. I'm gonna reveal it to you soon, but I'm still unsure about a couple of things, like thinking through exactly who the customer is that I'm targeting. Am I going to be very, very specific, or do I go more broad scale with it? If I go more specific, is the price point going to be higher or lower than $2,000 or $3,000? Is this the right idea? If I'm making this large move, this huge pivot in my life and my content and what I'm talking about, am I making the right decision? And the best asset that you can use, and you need to start nurturing if you don't have this already, is relationships. the last 4 or 5 years, I've made it a point to give back as much as I can to as many people as I can and build relationships with people so that when these times come, when I have to ask the big questions, I can lean on people that have already done what I've done and done it way bigger and way better. If you don't have these people yet, there's amazing YouTube videos and tweets and amazing creators that share a lot of free knowledge, but that boost of confidence that you get when you're speaking with somebody who is a rock star, who has done it already, sometimes is that one catalyst that can help you really determine whether you're going to pull through with a business idea or not. Because it is so hard when there's so many different ways to make money out there to determine what you're going to commit the next couple of years of your life to. So I'm in that phase. And let me introduce you to some of these guys that you may know already. There you are. Say what's up, Matt.
What's going on, baby?
Everybody recognizes this guy, right? This is how we're going to go viral now.
There you go.
It's game day, baby. Good morning. How's my hair? Day 3 of the Airbnb challenge. That's how I'm coming in. Man, I'm coming correct tonight.
Man, you gonna split that bitch wide open.
Orlando in the house, Durham, Memphis. Whole room is packed. Day 3 of the challenge. I love you guys. Wagwan, team, Wagwan. All right, we got 900 people in here. This is insane. Hopefully you guys are walking away from this with more knowledge about Airbnb that you didn't have beforehand. So without further ado, let's jump into today's presentation. It's going to be absolutely epic. Property management companies charge you 15, 20, all the way up to 30%. Broken sink, broken fridge, broken whatever, they're still going to call you. So you still get bombarded with these problems. Set up, and after tonight, you're going to see all the automations that I have in place to run a $30 million Airbnb portfolio that allows me to remove myself from the business. So it's been a long ass week, probably one of the longest weeks of the year, with everything coming up with all the new business ventures, which I'm excited to start building in real time with you guys. Just finished my challenge, and every time after I finish these kind of big events online where I'm coaching and teaching and selling, it's just good for me to get outside, sit for a few minutes, and kind of reflect on everything that went down and what it's taken to get to this point, and all the really fucked up days of living at my parents' house and starting all of this in bedroom. This all started in my parents' bedroom, in a tiny ass room, and to get to where we're at now is just insane. I always knew that I was going to be a millionaire. I always knew that I was going to build something special. I always knew that I was going to be a leader, and I believe that for a lot of you guys that are watching this, you are going to be that too. I'm not special. I didn't get the best grades. I wasn't the best really at anything, but I worked fucking harder than everybody else, especially at a time in my early 20s when everybody was kind of taking their foot off the gas. I just doubled down and I stepped on the pedal. So I like to call, this is just something weird that I do, but I always call my grandma after anything really big happens, and this was a really big day for me. So hopefully she doesn't talk too crazy. But I'm going to call her right now and check in on them. Well, look who it is.
Well, look, I wasn't fast enough, honey.
How are you?
I want to say I'm good now. We think about you all the time, but your dad was bragging on you yesterday, honey, so
yeah.
I thought I'd better call you.
I love you. I miss you guys so much.
I have pictures of you everywhere, but I'm with you, honey.
I need a shrine of you and Grandpa everywhere, because you guys got about 1 million pictures of us. Yeah, I just wrapped up. I had a really crazy, stressful, busy week. I had put a really big live event on. We had almost 3,000 people show up, so it was awesome. I got to speak in front of everybody and teach them about the real estate stuff and about investing, and it was amazing.
Damn. Blake, you've been a great little kid. It never changed. You work hard. And to me, and your brother now, I'm listening to him, And he sounds better than I remember him in years.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
literally.
doing great.
Yeah, he's and you know, I joke about Harrison, but he's in a good place too.
Well, I just wanted to call you and tell you that I missed you and I love you.
Well, I want to say I love you more, but that's not true. I think we love each other the same, honey.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're doing good, and you know we're proud of you. I'm not kidding. And even when your brother brags on you, honey, remember you don't brag on too many people. But, yeah, that's you're in a good place.
Means a
Your
lot.
mom and dad, you're in a good place, hon, and we love you. Well, honey, you earned it. Trust me, you're a hard worker, but you're a good person, and God loves you, honey, and we do too.
I love you and I love God too.
Okay.
All right,
Bye,
I'll talk to you
sweet
later.
thing.
Bye
Love you,
bye.
huh?
Got a big week ahead. Big month ahead, big year ahead. Full steam forward. Just don't forget what's important. Maybe that's the message of this video. With all the fun and exciting and scary and cool shit that's coming up, just don't forget what it's all about and who you're doing this for and the people that inspired you and like gave you what you have now. Do it and do it big and do it bigger than anybody in your family's ever fucking done it, and go back and keep yourself grounded in family and faith, and it's all gonna work itself out. Guess I'll see you guys on the next vlog.